if your Google ads have been disapproved due to compromised site or circumventing system, then you have to watch this video in full, because in this video I will do a step-by-step tutorial on how me and my team was able to restore another Google ads being disapproved for compromised site and circumventing system. And in case if you need either of the services for your Google ads disapproval, Google ads suspension, Google merchant center suspension, Google ads management, landing page, or any kind of a digital marketing services, you can hire me and my team. Just to let you know, my name is Ali Raza. I'm a Google ads, Facebook ads, and Bing ads certified advertising professional, as well as an owner of a Google partner company. Now let's move on how I was able to restore Google ads being disapproved for compromised site plus circumventing system. Again, just to let you know that this is a combined effort by me and my team, so all credit to my team as well. So let's get started. So when we got the project here, is over here, you can see over here that the site was being affected with circumventing system and compromised site. You can see over here as well that there were two issues over there, and the client tried repeated times the appeal as well. And just to let you know that if you try to do frequent appeal, you can result your account getting into permanent suspension, which causes a lot of delay as well. So you can understand that when you are not able to advertise online, you are losing a lot of business as well. So when this case arrived, you can see over here, and now I'm going to show you the domain as well, so guys have a clear cut idea. And then I will show you as well on what we did over here as well. So this was the website, you can see over here as well. So this is everything, the client's website. And when this happened, we do is the first thing, there are certain things which needed are done as well, and I have written as well. So the first thing which we need to do is we are going to check the website for security issues, security or malware issues. So what is my meaning over here when I say security or malware issues? Is basically any kind of adware, any kind of virus on your website, any nulled plugin, any someone has hacked your website and added some content. So we want to make sure that our website is clean of all of these things. Now since our website is approved, so you cannot see it, but I'm just letting you know as well. So what we did was, this was our first check over here. And once we did this free website malware and security check, we are going to see over here that the site is on medium risk. In those scenarios when the site is on higher risk, then we have to sort over here as well, and we have to sort things which is causing things. So this requires a developer work as well. So when we started, it was in a critical situation. Now you can see over here that this is on a medium risk, and you can see over here that the website is not being blacklisted over here. This suggested certain things as well to increase the security, but you can see over here that the website does not have anything over here. So you can see over check, first check was to see in case if there is any security or any malware issues. The second thing which we do check is placeholder issue. Okay, we got the idea of a placeholder by sorting out Google Merchant Center accounts, because in Google Merchant Center suspensions we felt that the placeholder is one of the key ingredients to see over here as well. So after sorting out the placeholder issue, and if you ask me how we can, so the best way is, as a non-programmer, as a non-coder, what you have to do is to simply see over here, and you can see over here tools and developer tools to see the source code. And if you try writing over here, in case if you find any placeholder issue over here as well, so you need to figure out those placeholder. You can see over here that this is a placeholder with the name of an image. This is not placeholder, this is the name of the image. So in case if there is any placeholder that needs to be sorted, not if the image name is placeholder. So usually where we can find the placeholder is usually in the contact form, blank spaces. So it's a coding issue, this needs to be sorted. Again, this is not recommendatory in Google Ads disapproval, but this is definitely recommended. So this is going to be recommended over here to sort this on as well. So sorting it out is important. Okay, sometimes we have overseen that the robots.txt file has issues, and this can also cause suspension. So what we do is, we usually go to the robots.txt file to see in case if we are able to access, and I'm going to move over here. So what we do is we check this robots.txt file as well for any possible errors. Sometimes the crawler is not allowed, so our second, this step ensures that there is nothing over here as well. After this, the fourth thing which we do is Google Search Console. But before we do Search Console, we look for dead links. So to check that dead links, I'm going to write over here as well. We are going to use one of the dead link checker known as dead link checker, but you can use any one, to sort this out. So what we are going to do is we're going to write this website over here to see if there are any broker links over here as well on the website, which are currently at the moment present, which is causing the ads disapprovals. So you can see over here that they are going to scan the website, and in case if we found any backlinks, it means that we need to sort them out. Okay, a manual check is also mandatory because this is a machine work, and sometimes they are mistakenly adding a link which is not in reality a bad link. So which is why a double check is necessary. This can take a little bit time, but this is also important and essential to make sure that our website do not have any bad links, any broken links. So this is another check which I wanted to ensure, so that we are fully sure that there are no bad links on the website. So once we figured out in case if are there any broken links on the website, then they need to be corrected. But in case if we find any backlinks which are actually not present, we need to sort them out by Google Search Console as well. So which is why I wanted to sort this before even going into Search Console. After you are sorted this one, move on to Search Console. Okay, Search Console is a Google tool and report which can help you in optimizing search traffic, fixing out issues. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open another over here, and I'm gonna show you what we can do over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open any property just to let you know the errors we face and everything we are over here as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for any possible errors over here. We're gonna look for any possible errors over here. We're gonna see for experience over here. We're gonna see anything over here, and in case if we find anything, we are going to tab update over here for the new request over here. To remove a link, to do anything, we are going to mention over here. We're going to see everything over here. Sometimes the issues are also being told over here as well for any bad links, anything you can see over here as well, like invalid, non-HTTPS. So a thorough review of Google Search Console is also necessary for ensuring compliance. So Google Search Console for fixing website issues and checking out everything, plus sorting out any dead links we have on the website. So after this, our next step is going to be the plagiarism check. Okay, you might be like, what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is checking for duplicate content. In case if we are copying someone content, it will also be called in a circumventing system or compromise site. So this can cause an issue as well. So plagiarism check is also important, and you can use any plagiarism checker tool, and you can find on Google as well. And if I'm going to use this one, you just have to write the content, upload the file, or I'm going to check via web URL to see in case if there is any issue over here. I'm going to write it over here as well to see in case if any plagiarism error over here, plagiarism issue over here. So this can let me know that if any copied content is over there, we need to sort that out. So plagiarism checking is also very important for compliance. So you can see over here that they are also doing plagiarism, and you can see that the 75% plagiarism is over here as well. 25% unique content is being left. So I'm going to tell you that this is always not recommended, but a professional approach to get the plagiarism content sorted. Either way, if your ads are being reviewed, this is not a good ethical opinion. So in my opinion, in either way, we have to remove our plagiarism content. But sometimes, what happens is that if the website is copying your content, like the other pages, it should be fine. Like, sometimes you're using your own content. So for instance, it's catching with your own website page, home or about a space, so then you need to find, yeah, it's fine. You are, and that the content is mostly about his information, about the author information. So yeah, it's fine over here. So you can see over here that this is an example which I'm going to quote over here. I'm going to make myself smaller so you can see over here that this is one of the bad link suggested for another client. I'm just going to another client for compromise side. They said that this link need on your domain, therefore to fix this issue the malicious link must be removed from the website. So we have to remove malicious or bad link from the Google. So if any malicious link or bad link from Google, this also needed to be removed from your website, and this can also be done by continuous scan. So most happen that when people sort out all these issues, they usually try to press this appeal button on their ads account, but this is not the formula. I'm just going to give you a sample email report of a report my team developed for this case. So I'm going to show you how is it matching or not. So this was a website, and they pointed out some bad links as being told over here. Then there is another thing as well, that page speed needs to be optimized. So you can consider this vector as well, that the page speed optimization is also good. Okay, again, these are not mandatory, but these are recommended steps. When your website is in trouble, you have to sort out everything. When it's not fun and fine, it's going, it's fine. But when the Google is going to do a manual review, then we need to ensure that everything is compliant. After this, we can see over here that the plagiarism issue, I told you about this as well. And then the right wordings can be an issue as well. Right words or claims on your website. Sometimes what happening is that you are doing unnecessary claims, like lose 5 kgs in 10 days. How you're claiming this? Do you have any scientific evidence? No, you do not have any. How you're claiming it? It's just a generic approach. So which is why they do not recommend it. This is not acceptable at all. So which is why a thorough review of content on your website is also necessary, which my team did. I'm just giving you an example, and they recommended some changes as well. Some disclaimers added, suggested revisions for the pages, and some changes. So you were here as well. They told about changes. I'm just giving you examples. Again, a thorough review of every case is going to tell a different idea. So these are also the part of our approach. After this, we are going to do is we are going to reach out Google support. One can also reach to Google support. Okay, what you have to do is this is the Google link, and you can simply go to Google support. Okay, anyone can do it, but as a Google partner, whenever we go with 4 approaches. We reach to our dedicated manager for our client. We use the Google chat support. Again, or not all people can see over here as well, but as a Google partner, we usually see it whenever we attach the client account. The third thing is, reaching out via email. Fourth is calling to support. Okay. What we do is, to make the procedure quick, we do all of the 4 channels together. One of the guys doing the call, one of the guys doing the email, one of the guy chatting on a live chat with the Google to sort out these issues to reach to a wider team as well. So when we use the 4 approaches, what happens is we expect things to be done quicker, earlier, either way. So when the Google is also think that the client is very serious, and everything is going on. So I'm just telling you how we can sort these errors. When we try to use 4 of these methods, we can expect quicker approvals. And this was scenario over here as well. We did not have to press the appeal over here. And I'm going to show you before as well. If I'm going to show you that the account has active nothing, if I'm going to show you over here as well in the policy manager, or you can see over here, you may see in failed attempts over here. You can see over here that these are all failed attempts over here as well, and you can see the account as well. And now I'm going to show you, when we try discussing with the Google, and then suddenly, this was an email, which we did over to my staff got it, and you can see over here that, "Good evening, Muhammad. As we discussed over the call, I have some great news. After consulting with our team and thoroughly checking your ads, I'm pleased to inform you that your website is now free from any malicious content and has been cleared. Additionally, I have lifted the restrictions on your ads regarding the website being compromised. Your account is now fully compliant with our malvertising policy. Please note that once the system synchronized, which can take up to 24 hours, your ad will be updated. For faster processing, we recommend re-uploading the ads. Thank you for your cooperation through this process. If you have any further questions, you can see over here that the 5 ads are now finally being approved." So this is another successful case study. Plus, I showed in this video how we did it. Again, every case may be a different story. So some points are being applicable over here, may not be applicable in other cases. So I'm just giving you an example of how we were able to sort it out. So in case if you need our services for Google Ads restoration disapprovals, Google Ad suspensions, Google merchant status suspensions, Google Ads management, web pages, web development, SEO services, you can hire me and my team through the link in the description, and we will love to work and sort out all of these issues, plus help you in your online marketing needs. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as well, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.